Hey guys, welcome back to the Get Smart channel. Wait, I still have candy in my mouth. I'll be right back. Okay, so today I want to talk about how much money should you use to start investing. Now, I know everyone has heard so many different things about what they should use to start investing. I know personally when I started or was trying to learn how to start investing, I heard tons of numbers, $10,000, $5,000, $1,000. Oh, you shouldn't invest until you pay off all of your debts. Like really, if I couldn't pay off all my debts, then I'd probably have done that already. Needless to say, there's a lot of advice out here that kind of scares people away from doing something as simple as investing, because most people feel like they don't have enough money. The truth is, you can start investing from wherever you are now. Wherever your finances are now, it's good enough for you to start investing. Seriously, my first investment was $30. The next investment I made after that was $100 like 2 weeks later, basically when I got paid. I started investing about 11 years ago from this date. And when I started to learn how to invest, I felt just like most people felt. I didn't have enough money. I didn't know enough information. Just had a whole lot of doubts about what should I come to the table with. And then if I even have enough money to even come to the table or pull up a chair. As I started to do my own research and started to learn more about how investing worked, I found out that there were online brokerages. An online brokerage account basically allows you to transfer money to the account, and then it allows you to purchase stock or shares or mutual funds or what have you. Once I started to learn about that, I started finding out that I could actually start investing with the little money that I had. So I started investing with $30. That was literally my first investment. I used a company called Capital One Investing, or well, today it's called Capital One Investing. Back then it was called Share Builder. It allowed me to invest in stocks that I chose to invest in with just $30. And if we fast forward till today, then you have more than just, a few online brokerages. You have tons of different ways that you can actually, invest even with change. There's companies like Acorn, there's apps like Stash App, and just a whole host of others. But you can actually start investing with $5 if you wanted to. Now, I know. Some people say $5 is just not enough money to invest. I get it. But that's actually not the truth. Now, personally, I encourage people to actually start investing with as little as $5 or $10 if that's all that they can afford to do. The reason why is because it helps them build a discipline. It helps them also to build a consistency, which, by the way, are keys to being more financially smart, or being able to handle your money better, being disciplined and having consistency. If a person can only afford $5 or $10 to start investing their money, then that's great. It'll help them to start learning more about what they're actually doing. They start to get into the motion of what it takes. It'll actually give them a sense of accomplishment as well. And once they start to feel those accomplishments, then guess what? They start to understand that maybe I can now put in another extra $5 or maybe another extra $2 if that's what I, if that's all I can afford. And like I said, I know it seems crazy, but see, here's the thing. Whenever we're looking to do something, especially if it's something that we've never personally experienced or something that we've seen from afar, a lot of times we have a tendency to think that we need all of this money or need all of this talent, or we need all these different things to actually get going in a direction. And that's not the truth. If we embrace starting from where we are, then we could actually get to where we want to go. There are so many things in life that we don't actively pursue because we feel like we're just not enough. Or we see someone else who is maybe at the end of their chapter, or we see someone's highlight, and then we think that, oh, I can never do that, only because we don't make enough money. Because that's kind of the picture that's put out there, like you gotta have all this stuff going on in order for you to be successful and for order you to, you know, have a great future. When I started investing and I put $30 into that brokerage account, I felt really, really good about myself. And I split that $30 up because in the brokerage account share builder that I was using, I could actually split that up, and I split it up into $10 for 3 different stocks. So I had 3 different stocks that I bought, and I put $10 into each of them through an automatic investment thing that I set up, and that they allow you to set up on the site. And the 3 companies I invested in at the time was Microsoft, Sirius Satellite, and JetBlue. We used to love JetBlue. That's when their tickets were like $99 to get almost anywhere. Now, does it benefit you more if you came to the table with like $1,000 or maybe $5,000 or $10,000? Yes, it does. However, that does not take away from where you can actually start now. So what you want to do is you want to have a reality check. Have a reality check, write out a list of all your bills, see exactly where you are and what you can afford. Once you know what you can afford, then you know what you can start investing. Now, that also means you may have to cut out like your excessive spending on buying a whole bunch of clothes or whatever, or, you know, buying things that you really don't need. But now you can start putting your money in a place that actually starts to make more money. Now, when you start investing, you're not just investing your money, but you're buying a piece of a business. That's something that I learned from Warren Buffett. So to answer your question or your curiosity, how much should I use to start investing? Well, what can you afford?